Chapter 4: Book Editing and Organizing. You thought writing was tough. Editing and polishing can prove even more challenging than the actual writing. This is where the helpers you enlist organize your book into specific, effective order so that it becomes a polished masterpiece. When you have written and finished the book, you would ask this question: what next? You need to read through and check for any errors. Nothing irritates the reader more than a book with many spelling or grammatical errors. Surely it will be difficult to take away all the errors, but make sure there's not too many. Editing and proofreading is also important in the latter process. Editing is a multi-stage process that requires more than one person to complete successfully. It is not easy. Based on experience, most authors would have their work edited first. After getting feedback from the editor, changes would be made. Now, from then on, another round of editing is being made and changes are made again. The final stage of the editing process is proofreading. This process of proofreading is often done by someone who has not been involved in the process of editing. Proofreaders are known to be exceptionally wordsmiths with a great eye for any slight error. They are often responsible for correcting minor mistakes that would have been overlooked. There are certain things which need to be considered before working with proofreaders. Although you can use the editor to proofread your work or book, there is a common agreement in the industry to separate the two roles. This is because there are plenty of occasions where someone has read a work so many times that they will overlook obviously mistakes. The key to successful editing and proofreading is a fresh eye. It gives proofreading a fresh perspective. Certain proofreaders prefer editing on screen while others prefer working with a hard copy. The author should try his or her best to present the manuscript in whatever form that the proofreader requires. Both has advantages and disadvantages. Decide who the final decision maker is. Is it you, the editor, or proofreader? This is important. Different people have different opinions about this, and that is why you need to discuss with your proofreader first before anything. However, in the self-publishing industry, very often the author gets the final say on the work. Be courageous and make decisions. It cannot be denied that editing and proofreading are a very important process towards the success of your book. Never let your book be unedited. You don't want to produce rubbish content to your readers. You also need to learn an important tip that has nothing to do with writing for being more alert, creative, and fluent. You also need to know how to create a schedule for editing your book so that you get it done as quickly as possible. There are many stages of editing, and the role of each plays in turning your rough work into a detailed work of art. How to save yourself tons of aggravation by finding the right editor. You can also waste a lot of time and money looking for an editor. Now, as you organize your work, always remember to use a workable system. And a system can be broken down to this. The S stands for self, the Y stands for yourself, the S stands for self, the T stands for time, the E stands for energy, and the M stands for money. In other words, the meaning of system is self, yourself, time, and energy. My name is Elijah Miti.